Killer Elite. Now, Killer Elite is directed by Gary McKendry, and it stars some of the biggest actors we all know, Jason Statham, Clive Owen, and, of course, Mr. Robert De Niro. Now, the movie takes place in 1980, where Jason Statham's character is a retired member of the Britain's Special Elite Air Service, where his mentor, who's played by Robert De Niro, is taken captive and hostage, and in order to free him, Jason Statham, has to go out and kill these assassins he was ordered by their leader. Now, this is one of those movies where you have to see it in theater. It falls along the same lines as The Expendables, one of those big type action movies where you have to see it in theaters to get the full experience. This film has a lot of great action scenes, pretty much over-the-top action scenes, and they're really something to check out because they're probably the best action scenes I've seen in a while. Now, you have Jason Statham, Robert De Niro, and Clive Owens. Jason Statham him and Robert De Niro had a solid performance. Jason Statham kind of plays the same character in every type of movie he plays in. Pretty much every action movie, he plays the same character. But you know what? No matter what film it is, he plays his role so well that you can't wait to see him in his next fight scene or any other type of scene because he just plays it so well, even though he plays the same character. Robert De Niro had a really great performance. I really enjoyed him because the very first opening scene, they open it up with an action scene. And the way Robert De Niro was fighting in that film reminded me of his movie back with Al Pacino called Heat. He had the same type of style as he did back then, and that's what I really liked about it. Clive Owens, I love the guy, but, I really wasn't feeling him in this movie. He really didn't, I don't think he had a great performance. He's done better before, but it just really didn't cut it for me in this film. As goes for the action, it had some great over-the-top action scenes. The stunts were fantastic, but the one problem I could not stand was the camera angles. The camera was so zoomed in to the point where you couldn't really tell what's going on, and on top of that, there was a lot of shaky cam going on, which was getting a little annoying because, some of these fight scenes you needed to see, and it was really tough to do that because of the camera angles. And it wasn't for every action scene, but for a few of them, it was really zoomed in and shaky, and it was really hard to, actually see what was going on. Going back to Robert De Niro real quick, I forgot to mention, even though I really loved his performance, he really wasn't in the movie a lot. He didn't have a lot of screen time, which I was kind of disappointed in. But, with the screen time he was given, he gave it his best, and he did a great job. Going for the story, I really did enjoy the story. It did feel confusing at times, and I was a little thrown off because of the pace of it. But then it would pick right back up, and, I got a hold of things together really nicely towards the end. And it all came together really well, and I really did enjoy the film. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it a lot. I wasn't expecting anything out of this, It was a solid action film, I have to give it that. It had a great cast, even though, it wasn't the best performances, but still, it was a great cast. A lot of cool action fight scenes. One of those movies where if you go with your friends to the theaters, you will have a great time, just because you'll get the full theater experience of a really big over-the-top action film, just like what I said previously, The Expendables. Definitely check out Killer Elite. Don't expect too much out of it, but it's got some really nice fight scenes in it. I'm not gonna lie. I had a good time. It was decent. I had to give Killer Elite a 6.5 out of 10. It had some flaws, but for what it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Alright guys, that was my little quick review for Killer Elite. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment right down below, and until next time guys, I'm the Movie Guy, and I'll see you guys in my next video.